Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. And it is some cider today. I'll talk about that in a second though, because today was the last day of CiderCon 21, the three counties Cider and Perry Association's online conference for 2021. It was online because, I don't have to tell you why, it's obvious why it was online. But it was really good to do. It was excellent. Yesterday was great. Today was excellent. Some really interesting stuff. And some stuff I didn't get to watch as well, but because I'm a member of the Three Counties Cider and Perry Association, I'll be able to watch it on their website, the stuff that I missed. I'm looking forward to that. But today I watched something about Cider Duty, hosted by Tim from Artist Draw Cider, who I'm hoping to visit next week. What else was on? There was a thing I didn't see about Diversity of the Orchards, which was the moderator for that was James Marsden and Greg's Pit. Those two things clash. I didn't get to see one of them. It was the thing with James. I'm going to watch that. Absolutely going to watch that as soon as it's available. What else? Mike and Albert from Ross and Y told their story. That was really interesting as well. Really good. I mean, just brilliant actually. Just great to see all these people, and there was loads of attendees, and there was lots of great dialogue, and it was absolutely fabulous. So yeah. Lots to learn and absorb still. Right, so what cider have we got? We have got something from Wales. I'm starting to explore Wales as well. So we've been looking towards sort of like the eastern counties, not the style necessarily, but the eastern counties. Got some other people I'm going to visit in that part of the world in a couple of weeks as well, but I'll talk more about that at the time. So my delivery today though, Welsh Mountain Cider. Welsh Mountain Cider. So I'm going to Wales next week as well. I'm going to go and see Kevin at Mono Valley. Hopefully see Phil at Upland Cider, which I really hope to, because their little Jenny Wren was fantastic. So hopefully I'm going to get some stuff off him. My car's going to be quite full, I suspect, by the end of that trip. It's a 3-day trip. Hopefully going to see Barlywoods as well, and Cummaddick, and Ty Bryn in Wales, hopefully. Anyway. So look, this is what we got. I got 6 bottles like this in a case today. Very excited to try it. They also sent a book with it, a little book called How to Grow Apples and Make Ciders. And it's the guy has done this book, and it's all hand written, hand drawn. It's all about his orchards. They grow trees as well, I think. So they sell actual trees for people, so you can buy trees off them if you want, like various stock. But they also make amazing ciders. And look at this! Isn't that absolutely super? Sort of naive art, I think they call that. And I absolutely bloody love it. It's fantastic. I started reading it. It's great. It's a really good little book. Right, anyway. So what is this though? What is this? Naturally sparkling dry cider made from Somerset Redstreak and Brown's apple. So that is a Redstreak, so bittersweet and a sharp, I believe. I'm going to say it's a bittersweet and a sharp. If it's not, I'll post it here. I can always, all my mistakes can be edited with posting things here. Luckily for me, the acidity from the Brown's apple and the light natural carbonation complement the soft tannins of the Somerset Redstreak, creating a beautifully balanced cider. Vanilla rum sweetness on the nose with notes of apricot, juniper, jasmine and cedar. This natural cider is bottled and unfiltered and matured on the leaves for a fuller flavour, contains sediment. Best before, we don't care about the best before. It was 2032 anyway, so I certainly don't give a shit about that. 5.8%, Redstreak 2020, 1% juice made with native wild yeast, unfiltered, unpasteurised, no added sulphite. So these guys are making cider at about 1,500 feet, I think, in the Welsh Mountains. It's pretty high altitude, pretty cold, so it's pretty interesting to see what these ciders are going to taste like. It's quite a different terroir environment to the stuff that we normally have from like Herefordshire and Somerset, etc. So yeah. Pet Nat, I believe all their ciders are. Either bottle conditioned or Pet Nat. Not sure. I assume it's fizzy. It said it was fizzy, didn't it? Let's just find out. It's fizzy. Right then, let's pour this sucker out. I'm looking forward to this, I have to say. So as we can see, it's certainly unfiltered. It said it was unfiltered, and I believe them. Very, very light sparkle. Very light sparkle. Pétillant, I would say that is. So actually, let's get, where's my thingamajig? Here it is. So there you go, lovely amber colour. So we know we've got something, a bitter, sharp or bittersweet in there, because look at the gorgeous sort of colour you get from the tannins. Also, I guess, are they aging in steel? I forget what they said now. I just read the thing and I've forgotten already. But if they're aging for a long time, maybe micro-oxidisation, pardon me. while it's in there. But if it's in barrels, that would be the case. But I'm not sure it is in barrels. Pretty sure it's not. It doesn't say. Oh well, not sure. Lots of questions basically. Just got a tweet there. Hope you enjoyed that. Always forget to turn that off. Never mind. So yeah, there you go. Let's have a smell. Lovely apple. Lovely apple. And it's like an aged apple. It's like and there is a rum character. It did say rum, and on the nose I'm going to say there is a hint of rumminess about it. Yeah, there is. I would say there is. Maybe a little bit of... Did it say vanilla? Am I just saying exactly what it says because I'm so, easily led? It said apricot, cedar. Okay, cedar I'd go with. Vanilla, yeah, vanilla is what I was going with. Yeah. Quite delicate nose, but there's a richness to it as well. And there's certainly a rum character to it. It's delicate, but it smells kind of boozy, but it's not boozy. It's only 5.8%. Let's try it. I'm going to cough first. Right, done that. Let's try it. Nice bubbles. Lovely. Yeah. Just like Pétillant. Very gentle. Bone dry. I think it's bone dry. It's quite bold acidity from the browns actually. So if there is any sweetness in there, it's getting like pretty much wiped out by the acidity. Rich apple. There is that. I do get like a rum thing. Stringency. So soft tannins on the front. I would go along with apricot, but imagine these. So you associate flavours like apricot with sugar because they have sugar in. But the actual flavour of the apricot is distinct from the flavour of the sugar. Sometimes it's hard to get your head around stuff like that, I know, because the two just seem like to be one flavour, but they're not. But there is, I would say there is definitely flavour of apricot in there, but with no sweetness whatsoever in it. No sweetness whatsoever. And that rum character, that vanilla character as well, it's coming up the back of my nose with your factory bulb. It's getting that. This is nice. It's probably a bit too cold. I didn't have it in the fridge actually. I had it just sat outside. But actually, it's been pretty chilly today, so it's probably a little bit too cold. So this is going to evolve for sure in the glass. This is a good cider. I mean, it is. I love that little bit of Pétillant. This little bit of. I quite like still cider, but I do like a little bit of bubble. Not too much, just a little bit, just to lift it. You know, and I think I say that a lot. I hate overcarbonation. I much prefer undercarbonation, and still it's fine as well. But I just feel like bubbles, because bubbles are the little bubbles of aromatics as well. So it helps you get some of those flavours in at the back of your nose more, I think. And also there's less contact with your tongue, so it just lightens it a little bit, makes it a bit less sort of thick on the palate. Yeah. Solid acidity, solid soft tannins. I'm not perceiving any hard tannins on the back, but it's not a particularly aggressive bittersweet. Yeah, interesting. Really good, really good. This is the cheapest of their offerings as well. It goes from 2020 back to 2017. So I'm starting with the youngest. I'm going to dig back in time as we taste them to finish with the 2017 that Jack Toy, Jack of Bussingley, getting another mention, Jack, messaged me on social media earlier on today when he saw what the delivery to say that the 2017 that I've got, I forget the name of it, Borders Bittersweet, I think, or something like that. He said it was like one of the best ciders he had last year. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to work backwards towards that very excitedly. So yeah, there you go, guys. Our first cider from Welsh Mountain Cider, and an interesting cider it is, and I'm very much looking forward to trying the rest of them. So there you go. Alright guys, as always, thank you for joining me in my shed. I hope you join me again, but until then, cheers.